You can't run from yourself. I don't care how much you try. I don't care how much you deny. Until or unless you go seek some actual help, you're not going to be able to run from yourself. And even if you was to seek help, the only thing that you're going to really do then is learn discipline, self-discipline. And from that self-discipline, you learn how to tame the animal that's in you. You get what I'm saying? You learn how to reserve the so-called evil aspects of you, because you are who you are. When you get your birth chart done, it even show you that. You can see within your birth chart that we all have a light side and a dark side to us. That is not a mistake. That is the way we were designed, because there are parts of us and elements within us that require us to have animal instincts, that have so-called demonic ways. Now, I'm not talking about being possessed by entities. I'm not talking about causing harm on yourself or causing harm on other people and thinking it's okay, because you do have responsibility along with accountability. You do have a conscience. You know, a lot of people like to walk around and be like, I ain't got no conscience. Of course you do. For you to even say such thing proves that you have a conscience. You are very aware and conscious of what you're saying for whatever reason that you're saying it. But you are aware. So that aspect shows you that the fine line between the God you and the human you is still something that you have control over. Yeah, you do have a purpose. Yes, you do have a life path. And yes, you are a unique being. But even with that, you still are governed by universal laws. So that's why I say the Most High won't put more on you than you can bear. Like, your experiences are part of your trials and your tribulations. Your trials and your tribulations are part of your experience. All of that is there for you to grow and for you to evolve, for you to learn, for you to experience the rain and the sunshine, the pain and the pleasure, the so-called good and bad. Like people say, you know, you got love and you got indifference. There is no hate. Hate is a misconception. Hate is something that we created as the opposite of love, because a lot of people like to sit and be in that vibration, so they made a word to justify it. But in reality, love is all there is. And anybody who chooses to not vibrate in love are just choosing to be indifferent. And that is okay. See, we want to be perfect because we was taught to be perfect, or to be like Jesus, or to be the example of Jesus. But Alan Watts said it best. No matter how much we try to live like Jesus, we can't. The things that we experience, the things that we are distracted by and all of that good stuff, it won't allow us to live like Jesus. And then if we do live like Jesus to the third degree, we either gonna lose our life for standing up for our truth and carrying our cross, or we're gonna do it privately to keep from getting stoned or crucified or looked at wrong because our third eye is open and we know what's going on. So people stray away from that, or people try to do that just to admit that, yeah, I'm a Christian, but I'm a sinner, or I ain't got it all together, I'm still trying to get it. No matter how much you stay in your Bible, no matter how much you do this, that, and the third, you can't, because you have your own life. You are your own person, and guess what? You also are the son and the daughters of God. But if people keep you from knowing that knowledge by only making it seem like only one person had that power, because only one person, based on how it was given to us, came here knowing what their purpose was, then what that tell you? They don't want everybody to wake up to their true realization and identity of who you really are without you trying to be like Jesus, because it's impossible. Your life is nothing like Jesus. The only thing that you can do that's like Jesus is stand and walk in your truth and be in the world, but not of the world. But you still have to be you, because you are a living soul and your soul is unique. The only thing that we all share that's common is the spirit, the direct connection to spirit. But outside of that, you are your own individual soul having a human experience. So you have to be yourself. So I say that to say, face your demons and embrace your demons. Don't fight with them, because it's going to make it worse. It's going to make you constantly deny who you are. It's going to make you constantly fear being who you really are around people who don't understand you. And it's going to continue to make you go against the grain or try to act like who you are is not who you are, because who you are is not appropriate for certain people, places, and things. Be yourself, man. And anything that you feel like you need to work on, do that. Because even though we were designed a certain way, we do have things that we have to work on. And that's part of our work, our shadow work. You know, that's a part of our discipline, our growth. It's put there in this design that way so we could vibrate higher and higher until we remember that we God. Yeah. We are extensions of God, the Most High.